Simple, everyone has their own different little strands and ways they approach their own spiritual path. Not all of them have to be through entheogenics, you know, there's the tantra, there's meditation, there's singing, there's all these beautiful modalities that we all welcome here at Byron Bay, the crucible that the canvas that this community holds. Not really, it's definitely about that because it's adapted from the book, but in the evolution of the adaptation itself, it really had to look at the broad strokes ideas and what's really happening, what the guts of the book are about. And for me, that's really about this fact that there's this generational shift and there's this collective awakening happening, and hence the title Our Awakenings. But it's through multiple modalities. So ayahuasca might be one, DMT use is another one that is prevalent in the West, and all pathways lead to the same central source, but they must be used sacredly. I really do believe that these things can be put back into the sacred category. And so part of the interplay and part of the conflict I discovered in Peru and in the Western integration of these indigenous modalities was how do we absorb and take on board these indigenous ways of being, this knowledge, without commodifying them and without making them profane. Because many, many different plant sacraments, all the way back to tobacco and other things like that, have been made profane by the West. And so it's really the consciousness that we can bring to our interaction with these substances and the sacredness that we can hold space for that is the really important thing that I hope that you'll find in this film. I'd like to say that this film is not your average documentary. I feel that what we've created somehow is almost like a shamanic artifact. Is that the density of information, it is all narration from the book, and so you're getting, left brain's getting occupied by the narration, and we take you on a journey. So we take you on a very deep journey. It's not talking heads talking about these issues and these substances. It's recreating the memoir and the non-fiction journey of the book. It's anchoring it with some of the crowdsourced footage that we've had from many different ayahuasca filmmakers around the world, including Dean Jeffries tonight, and Mitch Schultz with the DMT Spirit Molecule movie, Richard Meach with the Mind and Souls documentary. Even Jan Kuhnen gave us very gratefully some footage from his seminal movie, Renegade of Blueberry. So we've really had such amazing support to put this film together. It really has been a group effort and a tribal effort. And without any further ado, I would like to introduce you to the film Our Awakenings.
We who solve mystery become mystery. Our chemical wisdom handed down through the ages, and now graffiti in the sterile men's toilets at the Lima airport. Scrawled, no doubt, by one of the tourists waiting out of the food court. Outside, milling under the ubiquitous gaze of security cameras, are colourful New Age souls, middle-aged academics, and passengers that give you that odd conspiratorial smile that says, yes, we're here for the Shaman Conference. And here we are, chowing down on McDonald's and Donut King, getting our last hits of civilization before hitting the jungle city of Iquitos, Shamanic boot camp. It feels like some whacked-out reality TV show, a generational snapshot of a new psychedelic wave just before it breaks. Bright-eyed Westerners about to die and be reborn in the humid jungles of Peru, drinking the hallucinogenic brew, ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a plant medicine that has been used by the indigenous people of South America for millennia to heal physical ailments and, they claim, to cleanse and purify the spirit. It was discovered by the West in 1851 when the legendary British botanist Richard Spruce explored the Rio Negro basin and was introduced to the vine by the Tokanoan Indians. Spruce gave the vine its scientific name, Banisteriopsis caapi. In different areas of South America, it is also known as yahe or huasca. For a while in the mid-20th century, chemists who isolated the active properties of the vine called their compound halopathine. Research showed it contained various Hamala alkaloids, which are then boiled up in a brew, also called ayahuasca, with a multitude of other plants, one being the leafy Psychotria viridis, which contains the powerful hallucinogenic chemical dimethyltryptamine, also known as DMT. On its own, the vine is only orally active at very high doses, but it does contain potent MAO monoamine oxidase inhibitors that overpower the body's own enzymes and allow the DMT to potentiate.